All right, there's a lot to talk about today. Andy Reid's birthday was yesterday. Juju Smith-Schuster touchdown in Kansas City. Matt Stafford got paid and much, much more. So, hey, let's talk about it. But first, how about those? What's up, guys? My name is Cole, and I do daily news about the Kansas City Chiefs and the NFL overall. So make sure to sub if you're new around here. Check the description for all the timestamps and articles on everything I covered today, and let's get into it. First off, Andy Reid's birthday was yesterday. He turned a nice young age of 64 years old. So I wanted to take a couple minutes to highlight one of the greatest coaches of all time. Andy Reid began his professional coaching career as an offensive assistant in 1992 for the Packers, became the assistant O-line and tight ends coach in 95, helped the team win a Super Bowl with Brett Favre in 96, became their QB coach in 97, and from there, he interviewed for the Eagles head coaching position in 99 and got the job, becoming the second youngest head coach in the league after John Gruden and the first to get a job while a QB coach without any coordinator experience. I'm not going to lie, I did not know that. That is kind of crazy. He then led the Eagles to 9 playoff runs, 6 division titles, and 5 NFC championships, including 4 consecutive from 01 to 04. 4 in a row. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, they lost the NFC championships in 03, 04, and 05, but they did win in 2006, but ended up losing in the Super Bowl to the New England Patriots. He never won the big game there, sadly, and was let go from the Eagles in 2012, signing a deal with the Kansas City Chiefs for the 2013 season. And for context, the previous season, the Chiefs were 2-14. Oh God, I remember that year. It was horrible. But from there, Reid took the reins. That offseason, they traded for Alex Smith, who actually lost his starting position to Colin Kaepernick during the 2012 season with the 49ers. And then the opening game of the 2013 season, the Chiefs beat the Jaguars 28-2, which was the widest margin of victory for the Chiefs on opening day since 1963. Coach Reid led the Chiefs to an 11-5 season in 2013, and it's basically been up from there. We kind of know the story after that. Alex Smith stayed, but was never able to lead us to the AFC Championship or the Super Bowl. We drafted Mahomes in 2017, who sat under Alex Smith for a year, and then we traded Alex Smith to the Redskins in 2018, and that was the year he got severely injured, a horrible injury that I would wish upon nobody ever in my life. But then the Mahomes era began. 4 straight AFC championships, 2 Super Bowl appearances, won a ring in 2019. And it's also worth noting that Andy Reid became the first coach in NFL history to win 100 games with 2 different franchises. That is amazing. Big Red will probably never see this video, but hey, thanks for helping turn our franchise around, and thank you for the best Chiefs memories of my lifetime. Make sure to hit that like button if you hope Andy Reid had a great birthday yesterday and possibly even ate a jelly donut or something good like that. And then in Chiefs offseason news, it's been quiet since the signing of Juju Smith-Schuster on Friday. Smith-Schuster, though, did land in Kansas City yesterday and let us know that he was there.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Juju here. Just touched down in KC. Let's get it, Chief Keenum. It's lit. Let's get it rocking.
So yeah, the man himself is here in KC. I'd imagine his introductory presser will be today or someday very soon, so definitely be on the lookout for that via the Chiefs YouTube page. And then it's interesting to note that Tyrann Mathieu is actually still a free agent as of this morning, at least when I recorded this video. What do you guys think about that? Are you surprised about that as well? Where do you think he will land? What are the chances he ends up back in KC? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm sure he'll get signed somewhere. I just personally didn't think it would take this long, but obviously there's still plenty of time this offseason. So what's next for the Chiefs? Well, I'd imagine the Tyreek Hill extension will get announced soon. They will work on a longer-term deal with Orlando Brown Jr., and then I'm hoping and praying for a splash move either via a trade or a solid free agency pickup on defense, specifically for the D-line. Now, there's not that many left in free agency really other than Jadeveon Clowney, which I think the Browns are trying to re-sign him, and then Zadarius Smith, who agreed to a deal with the Ravens, then mysteriously changed his mind. I mean, maybe he saw Von Miller get a bag and, a couple of these other guys get a lot of money and he thinks he can do a lot better. I'm not sure. What do you guys think about D-line help? Do we try to make a trade for somebody like Danielle Hunter? I don't know. There's several possibilities that I'm sure Veach and company are exploring, but I do know cornerback is also a need. This is something I think that's going to be addressed in the draft because Veach is not known for spending money on cornerbacks. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the Chiefs' potential next steps, and let's chat about it in the comment section. I'm very active in there every single day. And then if you're wondering where QB1 Patrick Mahomes himself has been, he's been rather quiet recently. He's still, from what I can tell, on his honeymoon with his wife, Brittany Mahomes. She's been posting stuff on his stories. Looks like they're out and about enjoying time together, sipping on coconuts, eating good food, wearing jewelry, doing the thing. So hey, congrats again to the newlywed couple, and looks like they're coming back soon. And Mahomes, I'm sure, is ready to get to work on this next season. And then in other NFL news, David Ojabo, an edge rusher from Michigan and one of the top talents in the 2022 NFL draft, tore his Achilles taking a pass drop during drills. He caught the ball, planted, pushed off, and immediately went to the ground, clutching the back area of his ankle. And honestly, I'm not going to show the video, just some screen grabs here, but it is pretty sad. Basically, nobody came over to even check on the guy. You see one guy just nonchalantly walk over, grab the football, and is just staring off into outer space. It was pretty sad. I mean, the medical team could have been on their way from somewhere off camera that I couldn't see, but it was a very bizarre thing to watch. Anyway, I'm definitely praying for a quick recovery for him for sure. And then John Clayton, a veteran NFL reporter who worked at ESPN for over 20 years, passed away on March 18th after a battle with a brief illness. Mr. Clayton, the professor's journalism career spanned 5 decades, taking him from the print pages of the Pittsburgh Press, where he covered the Steelers in the 70s as a teenager, to the studios of ESPN, where he became a fixture on the NFL's shows and an icon of NFL reporting. And for more info on his legacy, his impact on the NFL, and his story, I have a couple links in the description if you'd like to check those out. And then in some other team offseason news, the Panthers re-signed cornerback Donte Jackson to a 3-year, $35.1 million deal. Defensive end Fletcher agreed to a 1-year deal and ends up staying with the Eagles. The Falcons bring back Swiss Army knife wide receiver / running back / safety Cordarrelle Patterson for the do-everything guy to return to Atlanta. The Rams trade wide receiver Robert Woods to the Titans in exchange for a 2023 6th-round pick. He is a very solid receiver, but is coming off of an injury, but I'm sure he's going to do great with the Titans. The Raiders have signed QB Garrett Gilbert to be Derek Carr's backup, and the Browns send backup Case Keenum to the Bills for a 2022 7th-round pick, and then are expected to sign QB Jacoby Brissett to a 1-year deal to be Watson's backup. There's a lot of QB movements there because obviously we also have Baker Mayfield about to be traded. It's rumored he's interested in the Colts, but I think the Seahawks talked with them recently as well. So we will see what happens there. I'd imagine Mayfield gets traded here very soon. And since we're on the subject of quarterbacks, and probably the biggest news yesterday, Matthew Stafford and the Rams finalized a 4-year, $160 million extension that includes $135 million guaranteed, and should allow the veteran QB to finish out his career in LA. And listen to this, guys. If Stafford plays out his new contract, which expires just as he turns 39, it'll push his career earnings to $422 million. And the record right now is held by Aaron Rodgers at $306 million. So that is pretty cool. His extension should clear close to another $10 million off the Rams' 2022 salary cap, on top of the savings from the Robert Woods trade, creating short-term flexibility for them as well. And I'm not going to lie here, guys. I am very happy for Matthew Stafford. I've been a fan of him for years and have always enjoyed watching him play. I'm glad he was able to get a ring and he's going to be able to finish out his career with the Rams. What about you guys? Are you happy for Stafford? Who is a player that you think really deserves a ring but hasn't yet and you would love to see get one? Let me know in the comments down below. I will definitely be back tomorrow with another daily dose of news. So sub if you're new around here, and also check out the video here from the previous day's news in case you missed it. So until next time, let's go. How about those